must say I was pretty excited when Will invited me on the trip. I've always wanted to catch a bonefish. It's one of those dream fish to catch, and I've heard a lot about Aitutaki. The flats, how difficult it is, how picky the fish are. I must say it's actually been more than that. It's been fantastic. Down at 1 foot, the flats are so beautiful. It's just the colours of the water, clear sand flats. It's pristine. It looks wonderful. Yeah. There's a real pity about the weather. The constant wind. The whole week was 25 knots. Constantly. We only had shelter in one spot. It's basically a 500-meter stretch of beach that we just had to keep fishing. It's the only place we could see fish, the only place we could have a shot at casting. We tried a few other spots, but it didn't really work. We saw lots of fish, had lots of shots. Will got his first fish within 10 minutes of getting there, and we thought this is going to be out of the park.
Oh mate! Woohoo! First cast! Woohoo! Oh, beautiful! Hey!
But alas, the bonefish showed us that it was not going to be the case. Still haven't had any luck this morning. Quite been struggling. It's now lunchtime on Wednesday. Cast, it's at shadows, I spook the fish, I tangle. Just everything that can go wrong just goes wrong. I finally managed to hook a bonefish blind casting in a channel. So for all those hundreds of casts, when I finally hook a bonefish, I do so whilst fishing for trevally in a channel on a sinking line. And a dream come true to have held that bonefish and seen it finally caught one. That fantastic run that it does just doesn't stop. I was quite worried that it just wasn't going to stop. So I tightened up the drag, not knowing it was a bonefish at the time. Tightened up the drag, played it like a brutal trevally, and I beached it in 1 minute 36, which is quite funny. Will was laughing at how I manhandled the bone and dragged it up on the beach, but it didn't really click until it was right on the beach that it could possibly be a bonefish. So. But very delightful. I was quite happy. A very big highlight of the trip. Another big highlight was having a GT come into a school of bait fish and chase my popper right to the beach, to the end of my rod. That was very exciting. Catching some smaller but still strong fighting trevally and a queenfish. Lots of other little things that I have never caught before. Peacock flounder, some weird little snapper things, lots of cool fish that I've never seen before. So that was really neat. I'm still a bit frustrated about the weather. I wish I had just at least one relief day or two where things could just work out. I already thought this afternoon was going to be the case. Tailing fish, bonefish, right in front of me on the flats. It was raining, I was soaked, but it was exciting. They were tailing right in front of me. I couldn't quite get them to be interested in my flies, but it was all right there, and I thought I was going to have a brilliant afternoon. And then light.
I was so absorbed with tailing bones in front of me. The next minute rainstorm came behind, and bloody next when it thunder lightning struck. Terrifying. Crazy weather trip.
I think the people on the beach are probably still laughing because I ran so fast I lost my shoes. Thankfully they float. And I had to 10 meters away turn around and go and grab my shoes. And I ran from that flat in anticipation of the next thunder lightning bolt that was going to hit on my graphite conductor in my saltwater solution. So I ran and I ran. Pity I didn't turn the GoPro on for that because that would have been funny. But I didn't think about it was funny at the time. So yeah. Then I came back and had a shower, and now I'm sitting here hoping the rain will clear so I can brave it back out on that flat. Because I would love to see a few more sailing bonefish. Otherwise, hopefully tomorrow morning before we leave, a couple of hours. Who knows? Maybe I'll strike it lucky. That sight fished bonefish. Still got to get that sight fished bonefish. Maybe it will be the next trip. Who knows? In the end, it's been a trip of a lifetime, and I can't thank well enough for the opportunity.